Hey guys, this is me, Tarun, and today we are going to be talking about Dashrath Manjhi. Dashrath Manjhi is popularly known as a mountain man. He proved that nothing is impossible to achieve. His life gives an example that a small man who has no money and no power can challenge a mighty mountain. Manji's firm determination to carve the huge mountain gives out a strong message that every hurdle can be crossed if one has kept a firm eye on his goal. His 22 years of hard work became a success as the route constructed by him is now used by villagers. In 1956, Manjhi, a native of Bahlor village near Gaya district in Bihar, was married off in his childhood. As a grown-up man, when he returned to his village after working in Dhanbad coal mines for 7 years, he fell head over heels in love with a village girl, Falguni. To his surprise, that girl turned out to be his childhood bride. But her father denied to send Falguni Devi with Dashrath as he was jobless. But Dashrath was firm to bring back Falguni back into his life, and both eloped. They started living as husband and wife. Falguni gave birth to a baby boy. In 1960, she again became pregnant. Gahlor is a remote and backward village where caste system prevails. People belonging to backward castes are ill-treated by the village's mukhya, who is corrupt till deep neck. Women are considered as a mere object by the powerful people of the village. Poor villagers had to traverse through a narrow and treacherous pass to cross a huge mountain located between Atari and Basirgunj blocks in Gaya district for their daily needs and for transport connectivity. One day, Falguni, who was heavily pregnant, was taking lunch for her husband to the fields, for which she needed to climb the mountain in the scorching heat. Unfortunately, Falguni's foot got slipped and she fell down from the mountain. While hungry Dashrath was waiting for the food, when someone from the village alerted Dashrath that his wife has fallen down from the mountains. Dashrath runs into panic and took her blood-splattered wife into the nearest hospital that was 70 kilometers away, where she was declared brought dead, but she gave birth to a baby girl. The heartbroken Manji, who loved his wife more than anything else in the world, began cursing the mountain and vowed to bring it down to break its ego. In the memory of his beloved wife, determined Manji took a hammer and a chisel and embarked on a tough and almost impossible mission. He decided to carve out a path so that no other person suffers like her wife. Villagers and even his father ridiculed him for challenging a huge mountain. But Manji was adamant on his firm decision. A local journalist caught his attention and approached him while he was hell bent on cutting the mountain. Years passed during which Gahlor was hit by massive drought and villagers evacuated the village. Dashrath's father taunted him and what he had achieved in last so many years. He tried to convince Dashrath to accompany him to a city where he could earn bread for his two children, but Dashrath decided to continue on his Herculean task. With no water and no food, Dashrath was forced to drink dirty water and eat leaves. In 1975, the country plunged into darkness due to an emergency declared by Indira Gandhi-led government. She went to Bihar to address a rally where Dashrath also reached. The stage where Indira was addressing a crowd rally came crashing down. Swiftly, Manji, along with other villagers, bore the burden of the falling stage so that Indira could continue her speech. When the rally got over, Manjhi somehow managed to get a picture click with Indira Gandhi. The greedy Mukhya thought that now Dashrath is little known in front of the PM. So, like a chameleon, he lured Dashrath that if he gives it his thumbprint, then he would be able to get funds from the government for the construction of roads from the mountainside. But poor Dashrath was cheated by him and he decided to complain against him to the PM. Dashrath had not even 20 rupees to buy a train ticket to Delhi, and he was thrown out of the moving train by the TT. But no amount of negativity could stop him from reaching his destination. So he treaded on the difficult path of reaching the national capital by foot. Delhi disappoints Dashrath. Delhi was smeared by protests during emergency. When Dashrath finally reached Delhi, along with his photograph with Indira Gandhi, he was rudely turned away by a police official who not only mocked him but also tore the photograph and lathi charged him at Rajpath. With all of his hopes shattered, Kashyap, who had grew very older by then, felt that he had failed and his efforts had not yielded any positive results. A ray of hope arose when a few villagers joined Dashrath in his uphill task of carving out a path, but that too was marred by some local officials who threatened Dashrath and villagers not to be present around the mountain. They even got him arrested. But the journalists appeared to be a messiah for him and launched a protest in front of the police station to release Dashrath. Manji's effort yielded positive results. Dashrath single-handedly carved out a 360 feet long, 30 feet high, 30 feet wide passage to the mountain. He made the difference into the lives of villagers by shortening the 55 kilometers distance into 15 kilometers. Finally, in 1982, Manji's 22-year-old uh, of toil and labor brought in a new morning when the government roped in to make the road by carving the mountain. In 2006, his name was proposed for Padma Shri Award in Social Service Sector. On August 17, 2007, Manjhi passed away at All India Institute of Medical Sciences (AIIMS) due to gallbladder cancer at the age of 73. Bihar government had ordered a state funeral for him. Before dying, Manjhi had given his thumb impression on an agreement and gave away exclusive rights to make a biopic on his life. Manjhi was born in 1934 in a poor laborer's family in Gahlor village near Gaya in Bihar. Government officially names the road Dashrath Manjhi Path. Please like, share, and subscribe.